We're back, we're racing, and this is the calendar season racing championship, the Belgium Grand Prix in our league race here. And we had a mixed qualifying, so this time we've gone for the longer qualifying format of Q1, 2 and 3. And as you can see here, this is the end of Q1, and we've got a few casualties already. Mr. Tardo's out, Killer Falls. Harry West is down there, I think he put it into the barrier, unfortunate for him. Twitch Finn as well. Moving into qualifying 2, you can see we've got not a full contingent here, but we've got lead Young Vito in danger there, dropping out. And as we move into Q3, the final top 10 shootout, it was wet conditions from the beginning of Q3, but it did dry out. And as you can see, every lap was the fastest lap across the line. I set the fastest, then we had STT, who subsequently left the league. We'll get to that later. And we've also got Philly going faster than us there. And we've got Munja coming up to the line here, and he's going to take pole position for the Belgian Grand Prix. A great lap from Munja Clark, really dominating it at the end. The final car across the line, timed it to perfection. Well done, Munja Clark. Unfortunate to the other boys, that was on Inter tyres. Harv was the fastest of the Inter runners. Then we had Snipes, FJ Scopes, JD, and Carl down there. So let's get into the race. Let's get into some action. And we're starting P4 on the grid. Looking for a good Grand Prix this one. And I do like the Belgian Grand Prix. It does throw up some great racing. So lights are coming on, getting ready to start. 5 red lights. And away we go for the Belgian Grand Prix. It's a pretty good start off the line on the soft compound tyre here. Going down into turn 1, we're just going to slot in behind STT. A bit slow on the apex there. We do touch him. No damage caused. And we've got a car up the inside. Chris is taking advantage of that and has got ahead of us there. So we slip back to P5. Just going to have to check off a bit of speed here going up Eau Rouge Radion. We don't want to get too close to any cars in front, and as you can see, we've already got a safety car deployed. People braking there, almost front wing damage, but we managed to avoid it. So yeah, going into lap 1, we didn't even get through the top there, and we had the safety car deployed. So on this lap, we're going to make a bold thing. We're going to go into the pits. We're going to follow Munja and someone else into the box here and put on a different strategy. Try and get the pit stop out of the way. So it's going to save us about 25 seconds potentially. And we're coming back out on the hard compound tyre with the idea of going to the end. Munja's gone for the medium. He will struggle a bit more with the tyre wear going towards the end of the Grand Prix. And as you can see, we've just got the Alpha going through there, getting in front of Munja Clark at the pit stops. That's crucial there. So I'm on P11 here on the restart, coming around to start the Grand Prix on lap 3, going into lap 4. And as you can see, we've got unfortunate MJR in the Ferrari, getting a bit tail happy on the restart and dropping a few places there. So we're up to P8 already. We've got another car in the pits, that's why we moved up another position. And yeah, on lap 4 of the Grand Prix, we have got green flag racing once again. How long will it last for? Only God knows. But coming up this corner here, this is where it can all get untidy for some people. And as you can see, we've got a car into the barrier. Unfortunate there. Who was that? Let me know. I just caught it there. But we're going to get passed by Snipes. He's got a great slingshot. And of course, he's got that drag effect. And he's going to go to the outside. We've got to give him space there. And he brakes nice and deep. Makes the apex a bit slower there on the second part of the corner. But gets the job done. And we've also got Feta Cheese now right up our gearbox, wanting a piece of the action. Want to hang into Snipes here because we know he's got some good pace, and if he can drag us around here, that would be an ideal thing for us. So on lap 4 of the Grand Prix, we've made some gains, we've made some losses as well, and as you can see, we've got the safety car deployed again. We've not even had a clean lap of racing yet, and yeah, that's real unfortunate. We don't want to spend the race behind the safety car. So we're just going to box now. We're going to throw caution to the wind, and as you can see, someone's binned it into the pit entry. There was a tyre in the wall or something, and we're going to go onto the medium compound now, be a bit quicker. Sorry, the soft compound, and get back out and be pacey towards the end of this Grand Prix, and that's the strat now. So coming back out on lap 5 of the Grand Prix, we're going to slip back down the order behind Harry West. JD is just going to get through there as well, so that's P11 actually. So we're going to sit behind JD. Our teammate's just behind us, Harvey there in P12, and we're getting ready for the restart once again. What's it going to be off this restart? We don't want to be too close to the car ahead. We don't want to make any contact or damage off the restart, and got to be super careful with our distance in here. Don't want to mess up our teammate behind us either. So the lobby lagged out basically, and we've had to restart once again. And we're going to go for 5 laps this time, and the lights out and away we go. So starting P10, we've had some people drop out in between these sessions here. Going down into turn 1, we're on the outside here, which is a very dangerous place. We've got car off. There was a Haas there getting spun around. and we managed to make up some places. We're going side by side with Harry West, and one of us is going to have to give. That's going to be me. I'm going to tuck back in there, and FJ's come racing right up behind us. He didn't judge it too well, and I think he spun off there. Unlucky for you, sir. And we're going to stay with Harry West here and get right up behind him. We're not going to go for a lunge this early on. We don't want to ruin Harry West or our race, shall we say. So on lap 1 of the restart, and we are up to position 6, so a pretty good restart there. We've got Feta Cheese up behind us once again. We know how punchy he is, and going into these corners, we outbrake ourselves slightly here and go quite wide. It's cost us a few attempts, I would say, but we're in the race now. So let's get an off-board of the restart of the Grand Prix. Going down into turn 1, see the Mercedes there with a lightning start. We've got the Renaults going side by side ourselves and go to the outside here. There's some contact up the inside there before with a Red Bull. I think the other Red Bulls had contact as well. So coming into the end of lap 1, and we're staying with Harry West, who's really attacking this ghosting car now. He's got through, and that's us up into position 5. That's Lone Wolf there, must have lost connection. So going into the first corner, and we're going to try and get a nice slingshot here. We've been punted, we've been pushed out wide. Sveta Cheese, he's hit us twice actually, and we're getting off board of that in a minute. As you can see, just slipped straight through, didn't slow down at all. No good driver etiquette there, and yeah, just takes the position. You can see him lagging all over the place as well, really erratic look, and this is really hard to try and drive around. It's really throwing you off because you don't always get a lag into the front of you or something. You can see he must be weaving across the track even though he's lagging as well. And yeah, not a good racecraft there from Feta, and we're going to ghost into him at this point. It's really throwing me off, and yeah, trying to keep our head down now in P6 on lap 2 of this Grand Prix. Only a few to go, and let's get another replay. Going down into 1 here, we'll be able to see him come and yeah, just tap the rear end, going into the braking zone, hit me there, punted me out wide, and just carried on like normal. It didn't seem to get damaged there, which is quite interesting as well. So coming into the end of lap 2 now, we're coming up behind Feta Cheese, and trying to stay with these boys and try and get in the DRS when it becomes active, which it just has. And our teammate's right up behind us now. He's showing some good pace, and we've got to be careful of Harv. We don't want to compromise him too much. If he can attack, we're going to let him go, let him off the leash and go and catch these boys. And yeah, so on lap 3 of the Grand Prix, position 6 now, and in an opportunity to attack. We're on the decent tyre, got a warning there for track limits. I think our first of the Grand Prix, and our teammate is in the tow now, looking to overtake us again. 3 wide up ahead, and it's Feta into the barrier. He tried it, he failed, and he's out. He is out of the Grand Prix now, and well done Feta, well deserved I would say. And into lap 3 of the Grand Prix, that's moved us up, that's helped us. We're in position 5, and we're getting onto the back of Philly now, going into the end of lap 3. Starting lap 4, we do kiss the back of Philly there slightly, apologies, and coming into the start-finish straight, we're going to be looking to attack at the top of the hill. That is the most ideal overtaking opportunity. So coming out this corner, traction is key. Stay with him, don't want to catch him on the apex of Radion. That is not the place to do it. Feta Cheese has retired from the session, no surprise there. Coming up this corner, you see it got a little movement on there, and that's compromised a bit of traction coming out of that corner, and we're going to get right in the toe now. I'm going to go to the outside, or inside shall we say, and we're going to get the position done before the braking zone. With that DRS is so ever powerful down there. We've got a car off track just up ahead. That's moved us up to position 4 now, position 4 in the Grand Prix, and it's Harry West up ahead of us. So coming into the final lap now, that's pretty much the order. Philly didn't really get the opportunity to get back in the DRS, and we've managed to finish actually in P3. There must have been some time penalties there for Harry West, unfortunate Harry, but it's Munjaklar in P2, Snipes with the win, Harry West P4, Philly in P5, then we've got JD. Let's have a look at the order though. We've got a lot of penalties and stuff going on there, so we're going to have to just check the final order. Happy with that P3. A real crazy race, just wanted to get it out of the way. Real bad connections on that day in particular. A lot of people's internet connection was lagging out, etc. Hence the restart. But it's that man again, Snipes, with another victory. Yet again, proving ever powerful. Munjaklar pushing him all the way as ever though. Good performance, Munjaklar. Hope to see you on the top step ahead of Snipes more often than not. And it's shaping up now to be a great championship. So hope you enjoyed the race. Let us know your thoughts and opinions. Give us a like, give us a subscribe, and your feedback is ever important. So Snipes, Munja, myself, Harry, Philly, JD, Stuart, Harv there, and join us again for another We Racing video. Take care, bye bye.